You know, with so much great music coming out, not only in 2018, but just this month, January, I never thought the first video that I do would be for, well, a band called Brojob. Yeah, their name's Brojob. Welcome to Ray Runner Does Music, where today we're taking a look at the debut album by the aforementioned band called Talk Shit, Get Kissed. You really can't make that up, folks. I really have no clear way to express the emotions I felt when I first heard that band's name. Was it confusion? Excitement? A sudden urge to suck dick from the back and eat as much ass as possible? Who knows? Who really knows? I originally found this band when I saw their cover of Suicide Silence's, at the time, new song Doris, and I thought to myself, wow, they did that tons better. But then again, it doesn't really take a rocket scientist or a musician genius to do Suicide Silence better than they did themselves on this last album. Ooh, yikes. Of course, I could tell from this first cover that not only were they a deathcore band through and through, but they did have love for the music that they were making. Although the name did seem a little odd to me. But of course, I do listen to bands such as, Neck Deep, Dance Gavin Dance. Not exactly the most regular band names out there, so I kept persisting and went further into their songs and found... I found something, alright. Still trying to figure out what I found. Underneath all the heaviness and the technicality that usually comes with a deathcore release, Brojob puts their own touches on it, if you will, with something that is definitely not seen often in music alone, let alone the deathcore scene especially. Perhaps it's been done before. I haven't really done too much research on their particular take on the genre, but it's fresh nonetheless. Looking at the lyrics for any single one of their songs, not only off of this album but in their discography, in general usually lends to what feels like early Attila albums on steroids, really. What Brojob are able to accomplish here with their music is not only play up the comedic side of their lyrics, but make it enjoyable to a point where you can replay the song, and each different time you find something new in the lyrics that you find either quirky or perhaps offensive, something that makes you laugh or smile. There's always something within the lyrical structure that these guys put into their songs that makes you go back and listen twice. The pre-breakdown opening words to their song, We Are the Boyfriend Stealers, is, and I quote, "Give me a hickey with your butthole," which just about sums up the lyrical approach in one fell swoop. He always blew his load all over my chest, but they don't know that I can make your dad moan. What we really need is a video of Morgan Freeman reading off the lyrics for some of their songs. What is probably one of the odder things in this project, though, is their sheer number of features from prominent artists in the scene. In Tickle War, actually, they have a feature from the one and only C.J. McMahon from Thy Art is Murder, who comes in with lyrics exactly on key with Brojob's mentality, threatening to use the listener's ballsack as a punching bag. I can't make this up, guys, it's all real. Hypersexual, homoerotic, and in your face. That's only one side of the coin when it comes to the band, though. As I stated earlier, Brojob has done many covers before, but have also produced a positive vibe-ridden song called Hate is a Disease. Some artists in the deathcore scene have tried to instill positivity and an overall opposite feeling to what is normally seen within deathcore, but these guys accomplish things in flying colors that I did not expect at all. The lyrics in Hate is a Disease feel as at home on this as Goth is the New Black and other songs on the album. It's all about versatility and adaptation. Looking at this album as a whole, you have the common elements of comedy and hypererotica at the forefront, in your face again, but with the ideas and concepts conveyed in Hate is a Disease, you have something for the little bit of a different deathcore fan in everyone. You of course have to go in with a sense of humor when it comes to this, though. Don't expect songs like classic Whitechapel and modern Slaughter to prevail to be able to be compared to Talk Shit, Get Kissed. I want to specifically focus on Goth is the New Black for a second, though, which actually features Dickie Allen and Ben Dur, I don't know, which is quite a combo that, if I have to say. The song is a direct attack on the modern emo and, well, obviously goth culture. It's a spit-take song made to elicit a reaction, and that's the core of what music should really be aiming to do nowadays. If your music isn't being made with the intention of getting some sort of emotion out of your listener, whether it's anger, sadness, in this case laughter, and overall hilarity, then in my opinion that's just a bad move in the long run. Brojob aims to entertain, provoke, and make you enjoy listening to their music, which is a great plan. This album isn't for anyone, but if you want something vulgar, something out of left field, and something that'll just absolutely take you by surprise going into the new year, then Talk Shit, Get Kissed is the right album for you. I'm still kinda in personal shock how I made this my first review of 2018, but I am perfectly happy to give this album a 7.9 out of 10. Obviously not perfect due to the, themes, but a great album nonetheless. Be sure to go down in the description, check out links to where you can get this album for yourself, along with a link to my personal favorite song from the album, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.